Welcome everybody to the Then and Now podcast with myself, Babatunde and Leonie.
And me, Leonie Aleshe.
Woo, 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 woo. Nice brown top.
Oh, thanks. I haven't worn it in ages.
Oh yeah, this is one of your favorite. Is that cashmere?
I wish it was cashmere.
Oh, no? Okay, cool.
I would like a cashmere one in this colour.
You can buy one. You've got money. Listen, I want to get straight into the topics, yeah?
Yeah.
Because I basically, I was having a discussion about like phone devices, right? And our son, he's on the cusp of being a preteen. And so soon and very soon, we will have to give him a phone just so we can communicate with him and know where he is and, because... Especially if he starts going to making his way to school by himself, which he can, he doesn't have to, and if he wants to. But with all of that said, will you track his phone?
Yes.
Wait, you ain't even giving it like a thought?
100%. 100%. Listen, our children are growing up in a different era to what we grew up in.
Worse or better or worse?
I feel like it's one that needs to be tracked. I don't know.
No, babe. Listen, we're being tracked already. Like they are AI,
but
data,
I mean, we need to track them.
Yeah.
I don't mean AI and all of that stuff that they're doing with AI. Okay. But we need to track our... Because children are not spending as much time outside. They're not... I don't feel like they're as, like, socially aware, should I say, and, like, street savvy and stuff like that. They're spending a lot more time online. So I feel like if children are going to be outside on their own, like, without you as a parent, 100% they need to be tracked.
I agree. I do worry about what you will find out.
I feel like they won't do some of the stuff.
No.
Because they know that they're being tracked.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
So you will let your child know that you're tracking them?
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense because if you're doing it that way, that makes all the sense in the world.
Because, like, as an example, right, did you see that viral clip that went around recently where these two girls rolled up at the house with these two boys and the mum was like, hold on, y'all stop right here, what y'all doing here? No, and then the girl was like, like, steps to the camera, it's the boys' house, like two brothers, and the girl steps to the camera and she's like, oh, we were just gonna have some food and, like, chill out. And the mum was like, you ain't allowed nobody up in here when I'm not here. So she basically, and then the girl was being rude to the mum, talking back and forth on camera.
Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah. So then the boys were like, oh.
That's the only response they had.
Yeah. So then the girl's like, so we were just going to have some food and, like, chill out and stuff. But it's the way she was doing her nails and her leg. And
what, did you kind of get a age kind of...
They looked like there was about 15, maybe 16
Continue.
Age group. Yeah. And it was an older brother and a younger brother. So the older brother's maybe, let's say, 17 and the other one's like 15. And then the girls looked like they were about the same kind of, like, age group as well. Right. But it's the fact of how the girl was ready to step up to talk to the mum about how she's entering her house.
Imagine.
I said, anywhere that I was.
Imagine.
Anywhere.
No. Because there's two sides to this. Number one, me as the parent of, let's say, the girls. Let's say I'm the dad of the girls. So you're going to boys' house. No. Wait. That's what we're doing. You want to go to boys' house?
Yeah. To eat food and chill.
It is cool. I've got a word that sounds like boys that you will enjoy. Yeah. You will enjoy boarding school. That's number one. All right. Forget the girls now. Let's go to the boys. So you're inviting girls into my house.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of wonderful. Big man, big up yourself, man. There you go. It's £15. £15 for you. Go buy some sweets, Roblox vouchers or something. I don't know what you 15-year-old, 17-year-old boys do, but go on. Enjoy yourself, man.
That is such
Have your first drink on me. No. They're getting serious trouble as well. They would get in serious trouble.
No.
And then if I'm the dad of the boys and the girls are talking to my wife.
Yeah.
Like that.
It's the nails and the leg and
your parents?
Yeah, because we were just gonna have some food inside. I said, you what? First of all, stop wiggling and stand up straight. That's number one. Number two, you need to go back from whence you came. Wherever you left. Yeah.
Woo, come with the old English. Come on, pony. From whence you came.
Wherever you left to come and find yourself here. You don't have no business talking to my son. Yeah. No business talking to him. If this is how you're going to come to my door when I'm telling you to go back home. Because I wish back in the day, some parents would have told some of the young girls my age group to go home and stop harbouring them in their house.
Oh, well, around your brothers?
Yes. not. Yeah, like where were their parents? Like, where were their parents?
Your brothers were players, yeah.
No, but it's not even that. It's like why I wasn't allowed out. So my thing is, why are you guys all allowed out? It's not even just them, like people in my age group, I'm talking like my friends and stuff like that. Back in the day, people that we knew around us, why are you allowed out?
I feel like our generation was the last generation of like that had respect for elders.
Yeah.
You know what? You couldn't dare talk to an elder
Nobody could
like
walk
that.
in my house without my mum there. No way. No way.
Some of these kids have grown. They've like, I'm talking about in stature. They've just grown too big.
Yeah.
And now they think we're the same size.
Yeah.
You break your neck, bro. No, but going back to like tracking our son or just any of our children.
Yes, I would track them.
I would, but I'm also just a bit worried about the privacy element and what I will find out. That's this.
I'm not scared of finding anything. I would rather know.
I'd rather we have the discussion where you tell me, oh, Dad, by the way, I have a girlfriend or whatever, like this, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
I'd rather you just have the trust and the confidence to be like, right, as vulnerable as this is going to be and as scared as I am, let's have that conversation rather than me preying and going, do you have anything to tell me, child? I don't want to break.
The thing is, for me, it's more a safety thing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's a safety thing in the sense of I would want to be able to steer them in the right way, but also make sure that they're safe when they're out and about. That's what it is for me, more than anything, more so than wanting to find out like what you're doing. You know, it's are you okay where you are, if that makes sense? Do you see what I'm saying?
But children are always going to say yes. As parents, we know.
Yeah, but you'll know if your child is somewhere that they shouldn't be.
No, that's my point. We know.
Yeah.
They will always say yes, though. That's my point. So asking them like, are you okay where you are?
But it's always going to be an agreed... All right, as an example, Mum, I'm going swimming with my friends. We know where swimming is. There's only one place that you should be going swimming. Do you know what I mean?
But again, let's not act like we weren't teenagers. There were plenty of times. I'll just tell the truth. There was plenty of times I was somewhere where my mum didn't know where I was.
Yeah, but I would know where you said you're going isn't where you are. That's what I mean by...
But go on, by what?
So, as an example, if I'm tracking them, I'm using the app to say...
No, but that's my point. All right. My point is this. Not forget the tracking, but coupled with the tracking, children are always going to think that they are bigger than they are.
Yeah.
And that they can take care of themselves better than they can. We as parents know this. My point is, the cons of tracking is I don't want to break your trust
in
me as your parent and me giving you advice.
Yeah.
So if I ask them where you are mentally or physically, are you okay? Even if they were to say yes, I know deep within my heart whether it's they are or not, right? Because I'm their dad and I grew up just like them and I know the areas that they're prancing around and going. I know, but I want to have that trust for them to be able to listen to me and go, actually, maybe let me run this by my father first before I make this decision. But if I'm just tracking them and I'm finding out, if I break that trust, I break that trust. And now they will do everything they can to pull the wool over your eyes and be like, oh yeah, I'm here, when they're not.
Okay. So I think we're talking about two different things. Go on. Because what I'm talking about is, as an example, there's an app called Find the Person, whatever it's called, I don't know. Yeah. But basically, all the family members' whereabouts can be found on there. So we are all on there. You're on there, I'm on there, our son's on there, our daughter, when she's old enough, will be on there.
How does this track us?
It tracks your location.
I've turned my location off.
Yeah, but you'd have to have your location on, obviously, for it to work. What? Yeah.
This is my
point.
Then
they can see where we are. We can see where they are. Right.
This is my point.
So listen to what I'm saying. So if our son says, "Oh, I'm going cinema with my friends," I expect you to go to the cinema. But what I'm not going to do is put like, oh, listening devices on that. No.
You're missing my point is this. When we break their trust and then they...
No, but we're not breaking their trust. They know that is an active thing.
No. What? Okay, cool. I'll go with what you're saying.
Yeah, so the app is there. We all know where each other are, right? So they know that we know, okay, you're going to cinema. Okay, you can go to the cinema. That's not a problem. If I've dropped you to the cinema, I expect that you're going to be within the vicinity of the retail park.
Being a typical teenager, when they start branching out away from those things, which they will do because they're teenagers and they think that they know it all, right? And then we look on the app and we go, you ain't where you are.
Yeah.
Hear me out. That... Right? Sometimes the overreaction can lead to them going, well, you know what? I'm just going to switch this off and now you won't know where I am.
Well, they can't switch it off because then that's going to mean you can't go out. The whole point is for me to know where you are. You
can't tell a teen they can't go out.
Well, I can because I'm your parent. When I was a teen, I didn't go out. So I can.
No, but this is why I'm saying me and you we're on the same page. Yeah. We're just looking at it differently. I'm saying I don't want to break your trust.
Then don't break my trust.
No.
By going where I told you, where you didn't ask for permission to go.
No. Facts. But as they are growing, I need to give you freedom. I need to give you, those.
But I think I look at freedom differently because your freedom shouldn't put you in harm's way.
No, it shouldn't.
Does that make sense?
Right. But you're going to learn that.
Yeah, exactly.
You're going to learn that more than I can tell you.
Yeah.
And that's my whole thing is experience is the number one teacher. If you don't go and listen to me, go on. Just go. Right? But just make sure you have your wits about you.
Yeah.
And if I know, this is my whole thing, if I know that you ain't got the streetwiseness to be, if like, let's say my son was to tell me, if our son was like 15, born and raised, or let's say just grew up where he's growing up right now, Hertfordshire, but this is Brixton 04.
Yeah, like what do you need
you ain't
down
going
there?
Brookie,
you don't need to go there.
You are not.
You
going
don't know
Brixton,
anything about that.
Because you ain't streetwise. Because you haven't grown up in that type of environment. But if he pushes to then go, actually, well, I'm just going to do it. Big man, experience will teach you why you shouldn't have gone there in the first place. Because once you go there, once you get out of the station, already, you're going to be like, I should have listened to my dad.
Yeah. Well, I still do believe the way that you train your child is the way that they're eventually going to... Yeah, but, the way you train them is what they're going to revert back to. That's what I think. So my thing is, as long as I know where you are and that you're safe where you are, that's all that matters to me. I expect you to use your common sense and to conduct yourself with decency. And behave orderly when you're out, and not behave like you're dragged up.
But this is where I'm saying it's a bit, and I'm not trying to. As for me, it would be a bit delusional for me to look at teenagers that way, because I know teenagers will say they will present one thing to you and do the opposite.
I get that.
My mum didn't think I was the person that I was outside. She thought, oh, Tunde, he's nice and quiet. The big man was smoking weed.
Yeah. But
no. Wait. When my mum found out, right, she found out that I used to smoke, and I used to. Yeah. She found out that I used to bun when I was like 35.
Yeah.
The look on her face when she found out.
Literally.
And she found out because one of my aunties was just like, I could tell you used to blaze back in the day. And I was like, yeah, I don't know more.
But wait.
Yeah, my mum was like, the look on my mum's face, like, what? Like what? I was like, I don't know more, mum. But she couldn't get past that because the perception of me was shattered. She was just like, well, who are you then?
Yeah, what kind of person
And that's my point. Children are the masters of putting something in your face but doing the total opposite.
For me,
and don't think that technology will stop them, because they will find ways. They will find ways to trick you and be like, yeah, I'm here. Yeah, and they're not.
They're not, because they'll find ways between them. But the point I'm making is, for me, it's more of a safety thing, in the sense of, God forbid something was to happen, I need to be able to find you. I need to know where you are.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? That's the main thing for me. For me, I wouldn't want to take away from the experience of them actually learning some things to a certain extent based on their own experiences, because I think that is what helps you to become a well-rounded individual. Do you know what I mean? You need to be able to experience life and, make decisions and, make little mistakes, not big grave mistakes, but like little mistakes and mishaps and stuff like that, to really see like, oh, okay, that's why my parents said not to do this or not to do that. But then I feel like there's other ways as well of like doing stuff like that. So, doing stuff like camping and those kind of things where you're helping them to actually build character and trust. And trust at the same time, and putting
trust
them...
is a big thing.
It's huge.
I'm not trying to cut you.
Yeah.
But for me, I think trust more so than anything, because character, we can work on character.
Yeah.
Again, there's, especially with our son, I always try to instill into him, like, look, man, self-defense is something that you don't have to grow up in the hood.
Yeah.
To learn how to protect yourself and how to fight, because you're going to need that no matter where you
go. Yeah.
Right? That's something that I grew up, learning. I had to learn how to do it, but now I'm learning, like, actually going into training and going, well, let me learn how to box properly. Even though I did it back in the day, it's just like, I'll keep it up now.
Yeah.
With our son, I'm just like, I can see it in his face. He's just like, why do I have to do it? And I'm just like, my guy.
You'll learn.
You'll understand at some point, right? But trust, to me, is the biggest thing. It all comes from, and I see it even as our son grows now. He'll be like, yeah, I did this, and he hasn't done it.
Yeah.
But whereas if you trust me, you will understand that actually, you know what, I don't need to lie to my parents.
But I think that's something that they learn over time. I don't think that is...
It doesn't come easy.
Yeah, it's not innate. Like, what's in them is to actually
I don't
do their own will.
I don't want to break it, is what I'm saying. And when they become teenagers, and that's when they're in their prime of telling you one thing and doing the absolute opposite. I don't want to make it worse by going mad. Oh, I'm gonna get private investigator then to know where they're...
I don't think that's necessary.
I don't need to do that, man.
I don't think that's necessary. So, do you think if you track your child too much, that it can actually negatively affect your relationship with them then?
I do.
Yeah, I think so.
I think so.
I think when it comes to tracking, for me, it's not a matter of what you're doing, it's where you are. Does that make sense? That's the main thing for me. So I want to talk about, okay, so back in the day, right, when I used to play out, my parents didn't know where I was. They didn't have any way of tracking. Really, the only way that they had of tracking is knowing my granddad, if that makes sense. Or, you know, they would know, oh, that's Kaparap's daughter over there. So do you know what I mean? They knew your parents or they knew your grandparents, and that for them is enough. No one trouble that little girl because she belongs to XYZ family. Do you see what I'm saying? So you were safe, but to be fair, that is surveillance. Like, you news about you would get home if you were doing a madness on the road before you got home.
But that's good.
Yeah, I think so.
Because again, that's physical people. That's you know what I'm saying. That's,
exactly.
That's community, and they are able to keep you not only in check but safe because you didn't know what you were doing.
Yeah.
But if you leave it in the hands of just technology, technology can't stop a child from doing something.
Yeah, that's true. It can't correct them. It can't
bring up a warning.
Whereas an adult can stop you and be like, "Hey, stop that!
Stop!"
Yeah.
Watch your Apple phone ain't gonna. Exactly. So your Apple Watch ain't gonna be like, you're in a dangerous environment. It'll tell you you're in a loud environment. Yeah. But it can't sense when danger's about to happen or something like that. And this is my point. It's just like, trust in trusting in your parents is something that needs to be there.
It's true. It's important. Because even stuff like, I remember us coming back from school, and sometimes we would go like a slightly longer route to come back. And then we would walk, and then there would be the guy there herding his cows like across the field, and you'd have adults that would say, "Don't go down there, sir, no, because I don't there, the cow them there." So they're telling you that the cows are down there. Yep. Our uniform was red, so don't go that way. Take the other route. Apple Watch ain't gonna tell you that. Apple Watch ain't gonna tell you that. You need the older people that know that actually you're from phase 2, so you need to go that way in order to get home to avoid the cows because the man's walking the cows down the other way. Do you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
So to an extent, I think it's helpful, but back in the day, our parents didn't have that, and I feel like the weight that we carry now as parents, where we have that access to know so much, is so heavy.
Yeah. It's a lot. Even, babe, you got to think about the amount of surveillance that is around us 24/7. Like our phones, our watches.
I'll say one thing, and my phone's picked it up already.
Bro, sometimes, can I tell you something, babe? Sometimes I think of something, and then I get like let's say, an ad.
Yeah, about it straight away. And I'm like, how? Yeah.
I didn't even say it out loud. But just the fact that you've collected so much data on me that you can predict
what I'm going to think about next based on something that you probably showed before.
I said, even not knowing that I said it. And I'm like, nah, this is too scary. AI toys that is collecting data.
That is mad.
Of your children.
How will we ever get over consuming like content or over consumption of like products? We can't get away from it.
Well, I think the surveillance thing, like the AI, like gathering data, that's the scary bit to me.
Yeah.
Because it's just like, what is the end goal of this?
Yeah.
You know, what are you trying to create from all this data? I don't want to go down conspiracy lane.
Yeah, because then we'll be here all day.
No, but it's like, it's true. How do you collect? How do you protect? Sorry, your children from unwanted surveillance, from AI? I think
the longer you can keep them off the internet,
the longer you can keep them off. But at some point, they're gonna have to use it.
Yeah,
because we do. Even, I mean, would you think? GPSs and all this, it's all artificial intelligence, and you have to use it at some point. For me, and a lot of people, it's too costly to read the fine print of every single app, every single thing that you use. You know, because all these apps are collecting data.
Yeah,
every single one that you use, whether you like it or not, you can go on private browser. It's collecting data.
Yeah.
And forming an opinion on you. Yeah. Right, let's get into some parent confessions.
Yeah.
Kick it off?
And guys, let us know. What do you think about the surveillance as well?
Yeah.
Like, to what level would you do it? Let us know. Okay, so a parent confession. Someone said, I put my baby monitor in my 12-year-old daughter's room when she was in there with her bad influence friend.
We all know as parents.
And listened in to see what they were plotting. I overheard them planning to lie to me about doing homework club, but going to meet some other older boys in the park.
This is lovely. You did the right thing,
the camera should be
number
in there.
one.
The camera should be there. In fact, I'd have two. One in this corner.
No. You know what? My thing is, I know I was chatting about not breaking trust, but I'll just randomly pop up in the same area
that you're meeting.
Oh, you're going
boys.
Homework club? Oh yeah, go. I'm just happen to be in the same area.
Yeah.
What? Did you do homework club?
Yeah.
No. Oh, you didn't.
Oh, is this homework club?
Who are these boys?
Yeah.
Let me meet them. Let me come out.
Yeah.
I'm her dad. Yeah. You. Okay. What's going on here? Yeah. I'm not breaking trust.
And I guess your parents know that
your
you're
parents
here
know
as well.
you're here.
Yeah.
Anyway, my daughter, we gotta go. Big up you, man.
Yeah.
Girl, them bad influence friend. Actually, yeah, come with me, because me, I'm dropping you to your parents.
Yeah. Now.
But I'll do it subtly, so I'm not vexed.
Yeah.
I just happen to be in the area.
Yeah.
I was just going for a drive. I went to go pick some kebab up or
I'll
something.
take them to homework club. Yeah.
Homework club is this way.
But you know the funny thing is, I know surveillance cameras weren't around when I was younger, but my brothers would pop up out of nowhere.
Boy.
So my mum said that I could go on a date, right? This is when I was 16. I could go on a date to the cinema, yeah. Why was my brother on the top of the 67 bus? Hey! All you could see is him going like this. Hey! Through the thing, and I'm walking along next to this boy, and I'm just thinking my entire life has just flashed before my eyes. Like, what do you do?
Which one?
In that, my older brother.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
My older brother. I wasn't holding hands
if you know
or
her
anything.
brothers, if you know her brothers, her saying her eldest brother, it is hilarious.
The whole thing was finished. I said,
madman.
let's just cancel it. Even though my mum said I could go on this date, it's now cancelled.
Did he come off the bus?
Yeah, but I had to quickly. So I was walking down Wood Green High Road, just by where Argos was, right, with the boy. And this is the same boy that he ran from outside of our house. He's not allowed to stand outside the house. You can't even stand outside the house. He literally pulled up on his bike. My brother pulled up on his bike, looked the boy up and down. The boy was so much taller than him. Looked him up and down, screwed his face, kissed his teeth, and then turned around and said, actually, move from out of here. Move from, yeah.
And I know your brother, don't come back around here.
Don't come back around here.
Yeah.
You're not invited into any of this bit.
Yeah,
and
I know that's your brother's way of saying this. You see around here, so don't come back here. You can go there or there, but you see this?
Yeah, you're not.
Don't come here.
Don't come back around here. So the boy had to bring his mum to come and meet my mum to introduce the boy to my mum. And that's how I was allowed to go on the date. And even then, my brother saw me from the 67 bus. So we had to, he was listen, if he could jump, you know the little window on the bus, if he could jump through that little window, and you know the bus stop is far down. Do you remember where JD was? That's where the bus stopped down there. And I was by Argos.
He was proper shaking.
Listen, if he could have climbed through the window, he would have climbed through the window and jumped off of that bus onto the side, onto the pavement. So I quickly went into the mall and obviously hid because I was like, I'm not going to be embarrassed in Wood Green. And I called my mum and I was like, no, he was, hey, literally killing himself. Literally killing himself. Because he thought it wasn't enough that I ran you from outside my door.
You came back.
You came back to take her to Wood Green to go cinema. Yeah. Yeah. So I had to go in the mall and hide and call my mum. So my mum had to call him and say, leave Aroni and me, tell her so she can't go. Blah. Why are you letting her go on dates? And this is what I mean. And this is what I'm talking about. You're not listening to me. Yeah, you're not listening to me. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm saying. Yeah. He said to her, he knows what he's saying and he knows what these guys are about and he knows they just want one thing and his sister's not going down that path. He's telling her now. He should have just been my dad. He literally should have just been my dad. He should have just been my dad. Yeah. He, like... You could tell if he could have stopped the bus and broken the window and jumped out, he would have done it. Yeah, no, he would have jumped because you know it's on that raised bit, so he would have just jumped onto the pavement. Literally,
yo,
it was so crazy, so crazy. That was my first like proper date.
Me like, knowing him, I know he was just like, is that my sister?
Yeah. Did I tell you about the other time when my other brother...
Tell us.
And this is what I mean about surveillance. So my brother's gone raving. This is after I became a Christian, right?
Oh, I know this story. Go on.
Yeah. So he's gone raving. He's seen a girl that looks exactly like me, right? There's loads of people that apparently look like me in North London. Yeah. And they've seen someone that looks exactly like me. And then he slapped her.
I said take time with the story. I thought you would get the hint.
No, it's fine. It's like so many years ago. And then she was like, what was that for? And he was like, oh my God. Like he thought she was me.
Yeah, that's not making the cut.
That's not.
Nice story.
But yeah, isn't it? But yeah, anyway.
All right.
The whole point is.
Yeah, that's
yes.
Crazy. I've got another dilemma. Mm-hmm. That was great. Honest, that's the. I can't top that. That's the great. Knowing, but it's you guys. You need. Oh man. If one day we got to interview your brother.
Oh my God.
Your eldest brother.
Yeah.
That would be hilarious.
He's literally been a dad since I was a child. But anyway,
just knowing him.
Yeah.
You telling that story. And that's the first time I've heard that story.
Yeah.
That is funny. But it's funny because
this is why
I know
I don't
him.
mind surveillance. I think it's needed because I feel like having that, they were my surveillance, my brothers.
They kept you on the straight and narrow.
And I feel like having that has definitely shaped my life massively.
Yeah, man, run off all the Wood Green boys that used to pester you lot, boy. All them Wood Green boys, scared of Rowney, boy. I got another dilemma.
Yeah.
All right, cool. This one's a bit more serious.
Yeah.
All right, so a Liverpool family court found that a mother and father had sewn GPS trackers into toys and a bag given to their children when they went into temporary foster care. As part of a plan to know where their children were, the judge ruled that the parents' actions has caused this disastrous diversion from the otherwise good progress they were making towards being reunited with their children. Right?
Oh my God.
So it goes back to what we said, the whole trust thing. But their actions of sewing GPS trackers into their children's toys and their clothes, obviously the children got put into temporary foster care. The parents, whatever their actions were that led to this happening, right? Obviously, they still have that, I don't know whether you want to call it parent instincts or love or whatever it is that we all hold as parents. They obviously still love their children and wanted to be reunited with their children, but just know exactly where they were. But according to law, when they put into foster care, you don't need to know where they are. The progress that you need to make as individuals needs to be separate from the children. We don't want them to be, I don't want to say influenced, but distracted by whatever progress you need to make. So they're over here. They're in care by professionals. You need to not know where they are. But they broke the rules, found out where they were through GPS, and the court ruled that actually,
as a parent, that's hard.
It's hard because I get it.
Yeah, I get it. And I think, obviously the parents could be going through anything, whether it's mental health or addiction, whatever it is that's caused, them to not be able to see the children anymore. I get it. And I do, feel it's important for children to be safeguarded from people who are unfit to look after them. But I can understand, man, how those parents, like, their children being taken and the only thing they can think of is, I just want to know that you're where you are. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Especially nowadays, you can't vouch for care.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like, there's a lot of,
God forbid that your children go into care and something bad happens to them and you don't know. And so as a judge, I want to look at this through the eyes of a judge, because as a judge, I'll be like, I need you guys to follow the rules so I know that I can put them back in your hands and they're safe. Because as much as you are their parents, as a nation, as, just civilians, as just people, good-hearted people, we don't want nothing happening to the children of our land, right? So, as a judge, I need to be able to look at you as parents and go, can you take care of these children? If me as a judge can look at you and go, you're not fit, you can't, I have to take these children out of your hand.
But then
now, wait. Now, the children going into care, I get it. Your parents, you want to know, but I need you to follow the rules, because you not following whatever rules of life or life choices has ended you up here. So please show me that you can do the right thing and not interfere. If something bad happens to those children, I'm here as a judge to, as almost like interim, as almost like a parent to them, I will deal with that. But you guys need to. I
think as a mum, I'm thinking like from the emotional standpoint of the parents, and just thinking, like, their child's been taken. Their children are being taken away from them, and all they can think is, my only hope is just knowing where you are. Do you know what I mean?
I get it.
Not that I'm going to come and get you. Not that I'm going to go against the rules of, like, trying to see you when I'm not meant to see. I just want to know where you are. That, God forbid, if they turned around and said that I'm never going to see you again.
I get it.
That's hard. Oh my! I don't think I can give my heart as a mum. I don't think I can speak on that, because I'm thinking emotionally, and I would need to know. Like, I would actually need to know.
But as a judge, I'm not a judge, but in defense of the judge, if I was a judge, I would say to them, look, man, I want you to get your children back, but you need to show me. I want you to show me that you can actually make whatever progress it is that you need to make. Please show me that. don't interfere. I've got this.
Yeah.
We'll make sure that they're put where they need to be. If anything happens to them, don't get it twisted. I'm a judge. I will make sure that these people are prosecuted for anything they do to your children. But I need you to make progress.
Yeah.
Go on whatever program it is, whatever thing it is that you need to do. Get yourself together. Once you're together, come back. Your children will be yours. At the end of the day, they are your children.
But that's the thing. I feel like so many people have seen situations where it's not gone like that. Do you know what I mean?
Those are cruel-hearted judges.
Yeah.
Judges that can't empathize.
Yeah,
or even sympathize
with people.
You know?
Yeah. It's crazy. Guys, let us know what you think. You let us know in the comments. What would you do? What would you do if you were the judge? And were the parents right? Let us know. Because that's tough. That is tough. What are you doing?
I had therapy today and I missed it.
Oh my God.
That's the second therapy session I've missed. Sorry.
You need to move
and
it.
Edit. Okay. What we come.
Yeah. So no, I was saying that. So ridiculous. Yeah. I don't know. I already finished saying what I was gonna say. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to the Then and Now podcast. Let us know what you think about all the topics that we have discussed. Put them in the comments, whether on YouTube or any social media platform that we use. And make sure you share our content, like, subscribe. Let's get our viewership up, but let's also get our subscribers up as well. I've been Babatunde and Leonie. And I've been Leonie Aleshe. Thank you very much for tuning in. Peace. Cool. You need to change it because these are going to be on Wednesdays. Yeah.